From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller.
Bullpen's tired, starters are tired, heck, everybody's tired. But you've got to find a way to push through it.
Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is Chris Miller. First pitch coming. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0. Chris Miller. Here comes the 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0.
Just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it. And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Cuevas is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen. Chris Miller, the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cardenas has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
Yet a World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark. And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. Chris Miller. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory too. Rich as a pinch hitter last night. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Miller is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Wasn't really able to generate a whole lot of torque.
Take a hack at it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And with his speed, forget it. Chris Miller. 3-2, here it is. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases on ball thus far. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Miller is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. The 3-2 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Miller is right there, 1 down.
And you know,
Chris Miller.
Good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th. But for the time being, you wonder if...
And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
Punted right at the first baseman.
Good look there at the replica smokestacks above Great American Ballpark. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller.
Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking. I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And he'll stay with it. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Miller is there, 2 gone. Chris Miller. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Miller comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Chris Miller and the pitch. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. Chris Miller. And here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Pivotal at-bat of this game. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the second run will score as well. Chris Miller. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a pitch on the way. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Miller is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Pitching, and this has been another very good performance.
Here's the full count offering. Now a check swing here, and no, perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel.
Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter. Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adam swings at 4.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Easy take.
Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. Around second, he'll try for third, and the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Gamble there with nobody out. It's a go-ahead run. Conventional wisdom might tell you not to risk it, and instead just stop at second, but he had a feeling he could make it, and sure enough, he was right.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And you know, go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Miller is there, and they breathe. Chris. 3-2, here it is. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Escalona is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So Chris Miller. Now here's the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yep, like you say, home run number 30 for him on the year. And remember, he's already topped that number in stolen bases as well. So say hello to the newest member of the 30-30 club. And that's one heck of a season right there. Nothing like
here in the 6th inning.
But if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in the late going. Here it comes, 2-1. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now another 1-2. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will come across to score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
And I think all things considered,
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball. And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. Chris Miller.
guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play. 16 home runs on the season so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Number 17 for him on the season. Chris Miller will get a shot here in a base. Got to find it here, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force 3-2. Here it is. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well. Full count pitch on its way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he will score as well, and they're really putting some distance between him now. We'll dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the sub. Chris Miller. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Escalona is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for this. Chris Miller. Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't. The 3-1 is on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers.
Gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with that one for ball 4. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And on to first with it is Chris Miller.
All afternoon.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Freeman is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal.
So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means
By a former football player, that looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman.